I hate to be the one that breaks it to you, but you're probably a little bit crazy. There's some oddity about you, and that's okay. Because it's all of us. It's the Y94 Morning Playhouse, Zero and Amy K with I'm not crazy, but... And then you probably insert something kind of crazy and wild, like, about you right there.
Is it crazy of me to have an emergency snack in my purse?
It's probably more common than you think. Now, is it for you, the baby, or Steven, or all of the above?
Well, it's like if I'm stuck in my car. See, I have this granola bar. It's been in there for a while. And it's not like, oh, I'm hungry right now. There are many times where I'm hungry at work. I don't touch my emergency granola bar unless it's literally an emergency. I'm stuck in an elevator. I don't know when I'm going to get out. I'm stranded on the side of the road. I have my emergency granola bar in my purse.
So I don't think it was, I mean, the rationale of why you might need it is maybe a little bit more thought out and crazy than the actual having the granola bar. But at this point, you got the mom bag. You should have thousands of snacks in there now.
I'll tell Steven if I'm at work, sometimes I'll be like, I'm so hungry. And he's like, eat your granola bar. That is not an emergency. That does not constitute an emergency.
Have you ever done this? Because we have a person in the building that I've seen done this in like several awkward situations, to the point where I almost feel like I have to be like, this might be a little weird that you do this so often. Have you ever had somebody else be like, oh man, I'm famished, I'm hungry, I gotta go get a bite to eat, and then dug around in your purse and been like, here you go, have this granola bar?
Why is that bad? I give my snacks to people.
You're always like, oh, don't worry, and just digging out snacks like it's some sort of pantry out of that purse.
Well, in my purse, but mostly it used to be my office. Remember, I used to have a lot of good snacks in there. It's not as fun anymore. It's just I have oatmeal, and I'm over it.
We have a coworker, and there was like an intern lurking around the other day, and like I don't think that they would have really known each other yet, but she like sat him down and took out napkins out of the purse and some crackers that were in a little Ziploc bag that were clearly for her children and like a Capri Sun, and I was like, you're treating this intern like he's 5.
But also, give me the snacks because I would
Yeah.
take those.
I mean,
Give
I
me a
would've
Capri
minded that.
Sun, yeah.
Would you have felt like such a child though if you're like, I'm interning at this place and then they give you like a juice box?
Yes. Thanks, Mom.
A juice box and some like Cheetos or whatever the heck it was.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was nice, but also like is it too motherly?
Maybe just a little bit. I'm not crazy, but
I'm not crazy, but I have a friend whose entire job is to bail me out of bad situations. Like, okay, we have a system, so if I text her this code word, she calls me immediately and pretends that there's an emergency. And it started kind of normal, like bad dates, and now it's kind of evolved. Like, I've used it on a date where a guy kept showing me his crypto portfolio, and like at work during happy hour, and it wouldn't end, so I wanted to leave. And one time at my own cousin's engagement party, because I really just didn't know anyone. And now she doesn't even ask questions anymore. She just kind of commits, and she's just full acting and crying and going, I need you right now. And here's where people say I'm crazy. I've started pre-warming her before events, like, hey, just kind of be on standby between 7 and 9, like set an alarm. And she's my emergency contact just for vibes. But I just feel like, why should I be stuck somewhere where I don't want to be, you know?
I think it's kind of normal to have that friend that will get you out of something. But the fact that like you just have code words now and you're like, she's ready for it at any time.
Yeah. You know, I need to find a way out. And at least it's like a very quick and easy way to get out of something.
so I don't think it's crazy that you have this person. It might be teetering on the crazy how often she's used, but I don't think it's an uncommon thing. Like, hey, I don't know how this date's gonna go, or I don't really want to be in this social scenario at blankety blank, or if I text you this, can you please save me? That happens all the time, but for you, it's happening often.
I like, though, that you're giving her a warning. Hey, I'm going to be out 7 to 9.
True.
If you get that text, like just be on. So then they're on the lookout because there are times where my sister will call me and she's like, I need you to do this. And it's like, I didn't even look at I didn't know you had texted me that.
Why did you text me the word pineapple 57 times? That's our code word. Wait, we have a code word? We do? We seen some, I'm not crazy, but...
Someone said I'm not crazy, but I won't use a public restroom if it's too quiet because I don't want anyone to hear anything. I will literally wait until someone else comes in to create background noise. people are thinking you're going number 2 all the time.
They are, because you're in there for so long, and
Yeah.
it seems like you're kind of pinching it out of politeness. It's like, let me hang on to this.
Someone said I'm not crazy, but I check my bank app immediately after using my card. Like I need to confirm I'm still financially okay and the right amount was taken out. And someone said I'm not crazy, but I have one fork at home that I like more than all the other forks. I will dig through the drawer, look in the dishwasher just to find it instead of having to use a different one.
What is your, I'm not crazy, but you're just going to insert something kind of crazy about you there.
You got me in the morning.
Someone said I'm not crazy, but I keep a mental list of which coworkers say good morning back to me and which ones don't. It's been a month and I still haven't forgotten. And this one I don't think is too crazy. Someone said I'm not crazy, but I have a favorite gas station and will drive out of my way just to go there because the pumps feel faster and the vibes are just better.
Hey, it's okay to have preferences.
That's what I think. If you have a favorite, you just feel comfortable there, that's the one you're always going to.
You know what? I'm not even sure what made me choose it, but I guess I do always have consistent places I try to pull up to when I go to these places.
Is it just the one gas station location or an actual pump?
It's by
Parking
location,
spot.
probably. I guess I've just decided, I like to be on one of the ends, right? I don't like to be in the middle.
But you're talking about the actual pumps. I'm just talking about the actual gas.
Oh,
I think that you're
in
talking
the-
about the gas stations. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I know there are certain gas stations around town. Those are the ones I feel good at.
Well, I like my Circle K.
But
Got
you
stuck
have,
up on my Monster Energy, 3 for $8. We're doing a thing now with them,
they're special.
promoting that. You're not crazy, but
Okay, so I really am not crazy. But I recently kind of set up my boyfriend.
okay. Like
and
to
I
get
guess-
in trouble or with another woman, or what are we talking about exactly?
No. Okay, I guess like set up is maybe a bit harsh of a word. More like I tested him. So yeah, like I'm someone who, I'm not naturally the most trusting person, and I see that as kind of a good thing. Like, I'm just being smart out here. There's a lot of creeps and liars. So I had been dating this guy for a couple of months, and it seems to have been going really well. But there was, like, a part of me, like, a gut feeling that I was like, I don't know if I can fully trust him. So I asked a friend to kind of just send him a quick little flirty DM on Instagram, nothing like overly explicit, but just kind of like, hey, you're cute sort of thing.
Sure.
Yeah, just to see how he would react to it. So at first he ignored it, which I really liked. I was like, okay, wow, maybe I can actually trust him, especially because this friend of mine is like gorgeous. But a couple hours later, he eventually responded to it in a way that wasn't like extremely incriminating, but also, wasn't great either.
I mean, he responded either way. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. Ideally, I would want him to be more like not respond at all and, tell me. So obviously I didn't feel great about that. And I don't know. I sat with it for like a day, just kind of trying to think about what my next steps should be. And eventually I was like, okay, you know what? Like, I feel weird now. I have to confront him about this. So I did. And he kind of turned it on me, and he was like, well, why would you set me up like that? Why would you do that? And I was like, well, because now I know how you would respond in a situation like that.
I guess that's nice that you know. So, like, you're still together? You called him your boyfriend, so, like, you still together and everything?
No, we did break up, unsurprisingly. I guess, yeah. My ex-boyfriend, my boyfriend at the time, I should have said.
Well, hey, but
Yeah.
you managed to, I guess, technically bust him in not
Yeah, exactly.
being able to accept you're crazy. But you seem to
Yeah,
own
I
it,
know.
though.
What was that?
You seem to own it, though. No regrets?
Yeah, no regrets. I mean, like, I've had some friends say different things to me. They're like, oh, like, maybe you should have been more trusting, or you shouldn't have set him up like that. But I'm like, no, like, now I know exactly how he'd respond in a situation like that, and I need to be with someone I can trust. So, yeah, no regrets from my end.
There we go. Well, no regrets, man.
Like, is it crazy? A little. But if you had a gut feeling and you're like, I'm not feeling good about this, I want to test this out, You got what you were looking for. You now know how this person's going to respond. You're not together. Move on.
Do you ever think about doing that? Just
No.
send a little thirst trap to go play a game?
No, I am not doing that to Steven. I feel like it wouldn't be good, not because of how he would respond, but if he found out like I was setting him up, yeah, not good.
Or meet like an attractive neighbor and be like, I just want to go knock on that door. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 and just see what happens.
I don't think anything would happen.
I don't either. With
No.
exes, have you ever considered this?
No.
No exes?
I don't think there's anyone I would want to say. I think this is a lose situation, not because just like what happens, how they respond, but also when they find out it's you. That's the bad part.
We had a... This is kind of like this, but this is different. Can I do an I'm not crazy but on behalf of somebody else?
Sure.
So and you'll pick up on this probably, but we have some radio friends in a different city, and basically I think they feel kind of insecure about their situation. So they asked different radio friends from like a larger town to basically like reach out to their boss and like see if they would ever be interested in putting them on in these people's time slot. Like basically this testing your boyfriend, girlfriend, but testing your boss with arguably a better employee. And they got into like a fight with their boss then because he was like, I'll entertain this conversation. And like, those people don't work there anymore.
I would feel more comfortable doing this test on our boss than on Steven.
Having somebody be like, okay, I want to see if I can apply for Amy's job.
Oh, I don't want that. I mean, like me, I don't, you know how I'm trying to do this
Yeah.
opposite way. I'm not trying to get rid of my job. Like, how do you think about me doing this?
Try to catfish your way to somebody else's position.
Yeah.
But ironically enough, guess who ended up in their position? The people that they asked to like employment catfish. It's a very strange situation.
It didn't work out, I feel like, the way they wanted.
I mean, I guess for two people it did just fine.
Not the other people.
No, it didn't. You're not crazy, but
Well, I'm not crazy, but when I go to a guy's place for the first time, I check the bathroom. Like,
for a serial killer, or what are you checking it for?
no,
We don't hear
Girls
you
don't
anymore.
do
Where did you go?
everything.
Oh, no, you're gone. Where are you? Hello?
wait, hello?
Oh, there you are. What are you checking it for? Seeing if somebody's in there or what? If it's
No,
stinky?
like the bathroom tells you everything. Like, okay, like, is it clean? Do you have hand soap? Are there multiple toothbrushes? And so, like, okay, for instance, one time I found a pink razor in the shower.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So now I'm spiraling. Like, okay, whose is that? So I just like casually ask him, so do you have a roommate? And he goes, no. So I'm like, okay, then explain the razor. And he goes, oh, that's from my sister. And I'm like, your sister comes over to shave at your apartment?
Hey, who among us has not had their sister shave their legs in their shower on a regular basis enough that she has a razor there? That happens.
Right, yeah, okay. So, like, maybe what I'm doing is a little crazy, but I also feel like I prevented something.
I will say this. We've had our share of situations here on the show where it's like, yep, it was all well and good till I spotted insert feminine product in his bathroom here. So it's probably not the craziest thing I ever heard.
At first, I thought like she was checking to see like how clean is it, because that will tell you about a person.
Well,
Like, are
yeah.
they cleaning things up? Does he make it into the toilet? Are there splatters? But it's like she's like also like doing detective work on who else has been here.
I'm not crazy. But what do you see at Amy K?
Someone said I'm not crazy, but when I eat, I need to chew an even amount of food on both sides of my mouth. Like if I'm eating jelly beans, I need an even number. So I'll chew half on the left, half on the right.
Okay, that's interesting.
I don't know if I pay that much attention where I need to chew on each side, but I'll notice if I'm chewing on one side more than the other. Like, wow, I've been chewing on my left side a lot more lately.
I think I would look like a little chipmunk if I was like tucking M&Ms into both my cheeks.
Okay, wait. I don't think they're chewing. They're chewing their food,
I'm just thinking about the amount of M&Ms I'm going to put into my mouth to experiment.
going
with
back
this.
and forth, making sure it's even. Both sides have chewed an even amount.
I like my way better.
So it said, I'm not crazy, but I won't eat at certain tables in restaurants because I've sat there once before and had a bad experience, and I feel like that table is now cursed.
I'm not crazy, but
I read my boyfriend's old texts and okay, so I didn't read them against his permission. I just kind of scrolled a little bit when he handed me his phone, just casually,
I mean, it's not casual scrolling if they're super old text messages. That's a deep spin.
Yeah. I mean, I had a suspicion, I guess. I just kind of wanted to know how he talked to girls before he talked to me, before he was dating me, I mean. And I don't know, he never talks about his exes. Was he more flirty with them? I don't know. I just kind of want to get a sense of, if he likes me as much as he likes them.
Did you find anything interesting, or was it just kind of oh, no, that's him. That's his script.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess he uses, emojis, kissy face emojis, and calls them beautiful, and he just, never calls me beautiful. I mean, I confronted him about it, and he was like, where's this coming from? And I couldn't say I read your texts. So, yeah, I created a problem for myself, but I also uncovered the truth. So I just kind of need to, I don't know, I need to figure out what to do.
Do you get a lot of emojis from him? Do you ever get emojis?
Emojis, I mean, I get the smiley face emojis sometimes, but it's no blush emojis or kissy face emojis.
Any hearts?
Hearts? No. I wish.
Any grapefruits? Peaches?
Sorry, what was that?
Any grapefruits or peaches?
Grapefruits or peaches? No.
Pineapples? Poop emojis?
I get lots of those the animal emojis because he knows I like animals.
My paw prints, or what are we talking? Alligators?
The cat face.
The dogs, cats. He does smiley faces with cats.
Okay.
You know those, the little monkey with the hands.
I don't think you should completely discount your relationship. I don't think you send monkey emojis to somebody you're not interested in. Monkey emoji
Really?
means I love you, yeah. It's a well-known thing. Well-known.
But he never calls me beautiful.
Yeah, but he calls you a little monkey face.
Stop. Is that better?
When I'm just sitting broing around in my fantasy football draft, we always talk about how when you send a girl a monkey face emoji, that means you want to marry her.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, so you're fine. You're good.
Wow.
He's absolutely going to propose. The more you know.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, you're not crazy at all. Thank you for calling.
Of course.
Yeah. No, happy to help.
What, are you doing your detective work, going through her emojis?
I don't know. I think she's overthinking it. Also, I think you scrolled way back in this boy's messages, man.
I don't
way
think
back.
she's overthinking it. She literally said he never calls her beautiful. At first, I thought, yeah, little sketch. You did go further.
The only
You
person that
made it
has to
sound-
scroll that far back on a phone is me looking for my birth year when I sign up for stuff. Listen, she went way back.
I agree, but her boyfriend also sounds like a jerk. Someone did say, why are these women setting themselves up for failure? Why is he not calling her beautiful or sending her heart emojis?
And I guess so. So you would have a conversation where listen, you can start calling me beautiful and send me heart emojis. No more monkey face.